friend told me, Tracy, there's an agent, God bless them, it's in Westlands, around Parker Road. Its name is, it's called Key Resource. Yeah, Key Resource. So we went to Key Resource. The guys were nice. They were so welcoming, and my name is Tracy Kajaria. Was born and raised in Kenya in a small village called Mbale, where I grew up. I went to school just my outside my house, a small school called Mkinge Primary. And fortunately, I went to the city to pursue my high school education. Then life began after high school. So I did some jobs whereby I didn't make it to go to university, or just went for the packages, the ICDL packages, computer packages. So after that, I did some small jobs. I was a tea girl. I worked in a bar stroke restaurant, and later on, I heard about agencies taking people to overseas in the Gulf. So I went to one agent, which was previously called the Chumi House. I don't know if it's still called the Chumi House. It was called El Maval, where I got to know about jobs in the Gulf. So without having a choice, they were recruiting for security. So I gave it a shot. Why not? At the age of 22, I packed my bags and went to look for greener pastures in Qatar. So I did it for 2 years. Wait, it was not easy. After my contract was done, I said, I'm done, I'm going back home. I'm done with this, I'm going back home. So I bidded my company, my friends, I left with a good spirits, went back home. Then getting back to my motherland, things are not as easy as I thought. So that was early 2015 when I went back, because I joined in December 2012 in Qatar, the security company. So when I got back to Kenya, with the little savings, you feel like you're the bazoo, you're the guy, you have the money. Who's that girl? So little did I know that was not much for me. So I stayed the whole of 2015. From January, when it got to around December, November, the pressure got in. I'm like, what am I doing? When I was back home, I did some sales job. I got myself into sales job. It was not as easy. Like, again, working in abroad, you're used to certain amount of money. Then you go back and you're pocketing in a cash of 23,000. You want this, you want that, you want everything nice. That was not enough. So a friend of mine one time told me, Tracy, I've heard about an agent which is sending people to UAE. So I'm like, where is it? Can we give it a shot? And like, no, they're recruiting for an opening theme park. By that time, I had started tamarking again, wanting to go abroad, because once you test this life, it's not easy going back home. So yeah, there are people who have done it, they have succeeded, but some of us with business is not in our thing. You try and it flops, you try and it flops. So you're used to the payday. You're used to the payday era. So I had gone to various agencies. I wouldn't say some. So I was even willing to go to Afghanistan to be a janitor. That was how tough it was. I just want to go. The only thing I want to hear is pack and go. Like, okay, I've tried back home, then it's not working for me. It might be it's working for some people, but for me, it wasn't at all. So my friend told me, Tracy, there's an agent, God bless them, it's in Westlands, around Parker Road. Its name is, it's called Key Resource. Yeah, Key Resource. So we went to Key Resource, the guys were nice, they were so welcoming, and they're like, guys, do you have experience there's a theme park recruiting. So me and my friend, maybe she'll be featured, she'll be here soon or something, I don't want to say. Me and my friend went there, she told me, Tracy, I don't think I want to do security anymore. I was like, me too. I don't want anything with the security job. Okay. Then we were like, okay, what should we try? There's waitress, there's retail, there's park host, and there's all this. Then we were like, okay, let's try something like retail. You know, the retail girls in the industry, yeah? Those girls, Nyinyi watu. So we went, made the retail CV. We had 2 CVs. We made the retail CVs. And then they had an opening in Westlands, whereby the employers had come to meet one-on-one. So when we got to the place, you guys, the place was boom, crowded. Like 3,000 people, 4,000 people, all. Wow, that was a mess. So everybody, when you ask them, what have you come for? Okay, I've come for retail, I've come for waitress. Okay, I was in Dubai before, I was in Abu Dhabi, I was in Kuwait, I've done this. No one is saying security. I went and tell my girl T, I told her, lady, listen, no one here wants security job. The competition is tight. We got to use our brains. We just want to get to that place. We want to get to that place. So I told her, so let's ditch this retail thing. Let's stick to security. It's something we have experience in. I said, Tracy, no, I don't want anything to do with security. I told her, madam, you are going to this security thing because you want to go to the UAE. The salary is the same with retail and this. The job title is the different thing. She said, okay, Tracy. And the recruiter came and security, and I pulled her CV and went, here we are. And then we were in our heels, you know, they expected, they were in uniform. They said, come with heels. And if you come with heels, then the guy, when I went in, he asked me, are you okay? Do you want to do something? Are you okay? Are you comfortable? I asked, can I remove my shoes? I was like, okay, what have you come to the, what are you interviewing for? And it was like security. And security, we don't wear such shoes. It was just for show off. And it was like, wow. Then I went there, this Egyptian guy, and we just vibed. And the little Arabic I knew vibed. And that was it. The guy was, see you in Dubai, Tracy. So I waited 1 month, 2nd month. The park was supposed to open in March. It ended up opening in June. Oh, afterwards they sent everything. I found myself in Dubai. So I worked in the park for like 2 years. Fortunately, the business was not good, so everybody was looking for something better. They were nice people. Nice people. The place was nice, accommodation was nice, everything was nice. I wouldn't compare, but everything was nice. It was like, okay, hapa nimefika. So I did it, and then things flopped a little bit with the company, so I had to look for a better job. Being a breadwinner, so I had to look for something better. I got a job where I'm still in. I'm in an entertainment industry. Then later on, I had someone I loved back home. Then I told him, oh, listen, man, it's either, because all of us who live here know, it's either you have your guy, or you have a guy who guides you here, or there are people who are, okay, there are people who are faithful, but it's tough. You have to be that strong. It's tough. So I told my man, if you can come, we hustle together, or you look for a better job that will sustain us in Kenya, both of us, or we break up, because we can't waste each other's time. So being the guy that loves me, oh, God bless his soul, he was like, I'm ready. I will come, we'll do this together. And he got a job. Then, you know, in Dubai, there are things called bed space. You just don't come in and you find a luxurious, because the previous place I lived was accommodation. So accommodation makes you very comfortable. Very, very comfortable. So When you leave the company that offers you accommodation and you go to the other companies whereby they give you a package and you have to sort yourself, what they want is you show up at work on your scheduled duty time. So I had to look for a bed space. Oh boy. I had a friend who owned a room, so she told me, Tracy, yeah, she is a good friend. She told me, Tracy, I have a room we can share. You can have a bed somewhere there. So when we went to that place, I went inside, and then the bed was on the side, her bed, and then there was a bed on the other side, a bunk bed. And it was a very tiny room. And then I asked her, so where do you live? And she told me, I live here. I'm like, oh, even you live here? Okay. You don't have a choice. So I had to be connecting with the car lift to work, car lift to work, car lift to work. And then it was quite hectic. So, guys, Dubai, hustling, you need perseverance, you need courage, you need hard work. Put in all your efforts, because if you put hard work, you'll get what you want. You have to aim on what you want. If you put in the hard work, you'll get what you want. So I lived there for a while. Then me and my colleagues where it works, we decided, okay guys, can we find a room for ourselves, because we want our own privacy. So we found a room whereby, okay, it was quite comfortable. Living 3 people in a room, wow, that is heaven, guys. So Dubai teaches you discipline. It teaches you how to live with people. It teaches you, I should not touch this pillow because it's not mine. I should not touch this because it's not mine. I should stick to what is mine. So there's no that this is my roommate, this is my, no. If you have it, you have it. If you don't have it, girl, you better work for it. So afterwards, my mind was, hey, Tracy got pregnant. I was expectant. That was 2020. Then guess what hit in? Corona. Being expectant with the Corona season, you all know, pandemic. So I'm supposed to go home, get back home to deliver my baby. Then this is just a small family which have started. So you don't know what to do. I went back to Kenya, long story. Then I had to come back to Dubai and work still, because now I have a family, I have a baby to take care of. I've left my baby with my mama. My child was last 3 months old when I left. I'm not proud of it, what I did, but I had to do what was supposed to be done, because we need to make ends meet. It's still pandemic period. You've squandered, you've finished what you had said. So I came back. We tried to figure out how we can bring our little baby to Dubai. My goodness, the great thing, this place is so open. This place is like home. This place has no curfews. This place, like, you treat each other like family. The government is, as long as you have the required documents, as long as everything is legit, everything goes easy for you. So we made a visa for my mom and my daughter. They came over for the first time. I remember that was in December 2021. Yes, December 2021. They stayed for a while. Guess what happened? Tracy is expecting another baby. How? Having a 1-year-old with 3 months, you are already poof, another baby. I cried. Tracy, what are you crying for? What are you crying for? You have to tackle. This is, my mother would say, this is a blessing. I look at, which blessing? Blessing or this is budget, mama. This is budget. Having toddlers, you still have a toddler. You're adding another toddler. And guys, with proper planning, I spoke to my mind, and we had to find out now a place of our own, because we used to stay too. We used to share. There's something called just sharing. You get someone, you rent a room, you share, you go half, and life moves on. You make it easy. People would ask me, how do you survive with kids in Dubai? Honestly, it's not easy, because you need to find a nanny. If you don't have a nanny, you need to find someone to take care of a child. But God just makes things easier for you. You plan and things just go smoothly. It doesn't get easier, it doesn't get maybe harder, but you just have to make things work, because these little humans are already in your life. There's nothing you can do. You got to accommodate them. So I'm glad that this place has given me an opportunity. It has given me a home. It has given me employment. It has given me families, which are people who are now part of they're families who are now part of my family. Yes, I have my relatives back home, but I call these people family because they're people I run to day to day if I need this or if I need that. And I'm grateful, because you have to know in this life you have to start from somewhere. As for me, I wouldn't know I'll be wherever I am today. Being a village girl, you have those friends who you don't have to, okay, how should I call it? I don't want to use offensive words, or you have to, I can say this in Swahili, kujituma. I don't know how to say that. You have to push yourself if you want to make it work for you, because some people want easy living. It doesn't get easy, because if I want good hair, I have to work hard to able to afford the good hair. If I want to eat at a certain restaurant, I have to put it might not happen today, but there's still tomorrow. If I put it in my plan, if I put it in my goals, this is what I want, and I work hard for it, because there are needs and wants. We can't have all of it, but with proper planning, work hard, believe in yourself. Just know, girl, I can do this. Okay, some people would ask, Tracy, can you find me a job in UAE? Honestly, I didn't come, nobody found me a job in UAE. I had to go to the agencies, because some people are lucky enough to come tarmac. 1 month they find a job, 2 months, some 3 months. But most of the jobs in UAE, you have to be present. You have to be here. Like me, I knew it wouldn't be easy for me to tarmac. Honestly, sometimes I don't advise people to tarmac, because it's Bahati Nasibu. You can get, you cannot get. So like for me, I used the agencies. Like I used Key Resource, which is in Pakara, is what brought me here. And I used the El Maval, which was in Chumi House, is what took me to Qatar. So being in UAE, this place is lavish. There's the down part and there's the up part, and this place is tempting. I get into the temptations. I want to wear the brands. I want to go to the good places. I want to do this and that. But one thing we should never forget is to invest back home. At least have something back home. Have something you can run to, because if you get something, everything, and spend it all here, because you get your salary, 1, 2, 3, you have 1,000 in the morning, in the evening you have 1 dirham. Everything is gone. Just like you look at the shopping list, Clorox, milk, Apple, everything gone. So at least Learn how to save for something back at home. All in all, this is a beautiful place. This is a place of opportunities. If you come with courage, this place needs the audacity, you know, it's called the audacity. You enter into a place and say, you claim it, this is mine, I will have it, and I will work hard for it. So have the courage, have the, what do we call it? Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Believe if you come here with the spirit that I'm not going back. No lazing around, I'm not going back, I came for this and this is mine, you will get it. And make this your home. Guys, and that is my UAE story. The place that I call home for now.